What is going on, everybody? Um, as you might notice in this video, it might seem like the camera is tilted very, very slightly, but that's actually just my room. My whole room is actually just a little bit tilted to the left, so please bear with me on that. Anyways, main focus of this video is going to be this season of anime, right? And before we start here, I want you guys to go ahead in the comment section. Just tell me your general thoughts of this season. You know, how you think it looks from the lineup we see, and what anime you're planning to watch, what anime you definitely don't want to watch, because that's pretty much what we're going to be going over in this video. I was actually deciding which series of this season I want to review because I've seen a couple, and you know, I thought it would be better to maybe make a general video first, you know, and just go over a few of these series. So without further ado, we're going to start here. I'm just looking at the list. I'm going to tell you guys what I have watched. So I'm pretty much just going to go from the highest score this season to the lowest score. First, a little something about this season of anime. It at first glance, it looks really dry. I mean, you know it's going to be a fucking a shit season when you see Yuri on Ice with a 8.38. I'm not hating on this anime, or I don't want to seem like I'm overly hating on it, but I honestly don't know how it got an 8.4. I checked out some of the first episode. I guess maybe the audience it appeals to just really, really likes it, and it's really good for that kind of sports, male-focused anime, if you get my drift. But yeah, it looks kind of suspect. I don't think that should have gotten 8.4, but the fact that that's one of the highest rated just again tells you I don't think this season can be very strong. So I'm just going to skip a few. Haikyuu is obviously the highest rated. It got a 9.05. I'm going off, by the way, my anime list ratings. So Haikyuu, it seems good. I honestly haven't seen Haikyuu, so I can't speak on that. But from what I've heard, it's an extremely good series. So for Haikyuu fans, this must be a great season since you guys have, I think that's the final arc. But for the rest of us, we got to go down the list a lot more. See, we have some random ass anime that made it really high rated, and this is usually how I know a season is like not going to be that great, when you have Hibike Euphonium at 8.22. But Bungo Stray Dogs second season, I actually saw the first season. I think that's an extremely good anime, so that's actually a really good show. So right now, in my personal opinion, I see like two shows that I consider that watchable on here so far. Okay, we have Aijin. Now, this is one I'm actually seeing, so let's talk about it a little bit. I love Aijin. I actually think it's a great series. A lot of people actually write this series off before they even will check it out that much because of the CGI. It is a CGI series, but in my opinion, it's really, really well done CGI more than anything. So I would check out Aijin if you haven't. It got an 8.14 this season. So basically a little bit about Aijin. I would compare it in theme or story. If I were to compare it to anything, I would definitely compare it to Parasite, right? We basically have like humans that sort of have another sort of being kind of mixed in with them a little bit that helps them like fight or whatever. In Aijin, in the case of this series, being an Aijin means you're immortal, and you basically have a manifestation of your basically you can manifest a creature that can fight for you, rather than in Parasite it's basically just embedded inside of you. But yeah, I consider Aijin a really, really nice series. I would definitely check it out. It has some amazing fights. Honestly, half the people watching this are not going to believe me. You guys are honestly not going to believe me because of the CGI. You're just not going to give it a chance. But I recommend you do. So, Drifters, moving down to Drifters, which got a 7.73. Surprisingly, I actually thought this was probably the best anime of this season. Looking at this lineup, honestly, and looking at, just looking at the whole lineup, I think Drifters, this is my prediction, my honest prediction, I think Drifters is going to end up, and I really hope it does, at the top of the list, or at least get something above a 7.73, because for a series this good, it's pitiful that it got that. If you guys aren't aware, Drifters was made by the same studio that made Hellsing Ultimate. This is basically just another one of their series right here. So definitely pretty interesting here that we have Drifters this low, because as you guys know, it's a really really nice studio that made it. Um, Three Gatsu no Lion. Now this is one I checked out very very shortly. Actually, no. I actually saw the full first episode. I did not see the second episode though. My thoughts on this: it's kind of a sports anime. I checked it out because it was seinen game drama, so I'm liking those elements, and I think it's a decent series, but it's a little bit for a seinen that is supposed to be like a drama seinen with a tactics game as its theme. I think it's a little bit. I don't think they got the theme down quite well. They try to make it both very very dark and very very lighthearted at the same time, and I understand some people like that contrast, but I think it just came across as kind of weird, especially since they didn't focus too much on the game and they focused a lot on the lighthearted aspect. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. I kind of wanted to go more in depth, maybe a little later in the series, but for now, I wouldn't rate this one too highly. I would say check it out if you're more of a slice of life fan rather than, you know, the psychological aspect that you'd expect in an anime with those themes. So, gonna go down some more on this list here. We have Keijo. Okay, so Keijo is one that I'm pretty sure you guys all know what this is. That like tits and ass sports, like wrestling with girls anime. If you don't know what it is, check it out if you want. You're probably not going to want to watch it. I, for one, I told myself when it came out that I would try to watch an episode of it, but now I'm like, what's even the point? Like, I don't know. But maybe I'll get around to watching an episode of it or something. But seems pretty trash. So I mean, really and truly, there's JoJo's. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about JoJo's. Diamond is Unbreakable. I'm watching that. Very very good series. But as far as the season goes, yeah, other than those that I mentioned, it's a pretty dry series. Like, you're not wrong. Of course, DBZ Super is airing, but yeah, you're definitely not wrong if you think that the season is kind of lacking. Especially because, like, all of the shit that I consider top tier or good in any way is like third tier this season. It's like, honestly, they got shit ratings compared to the highest shit, which is Yuri on Ice, which I don't even... Come on. Why is Yuri on Ice over Drifters? Can someone tell me this? But, yeah, that should be about it for this video. I'm gonna wrap it up. Out of this season, just as a quick recap, I recommend Drifters, Aijin, maybe 3 Gatsu no Lion if you're into more lighthearted shit, but probably not. I would stay away from it unless you're really into that kind of thing. Bungo Stray Dogs is really, really good for people who haven't ever given that a chance. And, yeah, that's pretty much all for this season. I wish there was more to watch, but I'm honestly kind of happy with the lineup of the shows that I am watching. Anyways, in the comments, go ahead and tell me what you guys are watching this season. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe as always. And I will talk to you guys later. And I'll probably be... Oh, yeah. Quick channel update. So I'm probably going to be trying to make videos a bit regularly now. I don't know if I want to do mostly like reviews or I want to do mostly discussions or what. I mean, you guys already know me, right? So the videos might not be super consistent, but I'm hoping they will be. If my schedule's clear and I can get my shit together, you guys will have a lot of videos coming out. So yeah, that's it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.